All right, today we're breaking down the blueprint for one of the NBA's most dominant young bigs, the one and only Jalen Duren.
You know, the NBA right now, it's all about spacing the floor. Guys who can shoot from anywhere, players who can do a little bit of everything. That classic back-to-the-basket big man, yeah, they're kind of a dying breed. But here's the thing. While everyone else was out hunting for the next unicorn, one player has been busy taking back the paint for the Motor City. Jalen Duren is making old-school physicality cool again, but with a modern engine. And that really gets to the heart of what we're talking about today. I mean, coming into the league, all you heard was raw, athletic, a project. So how on earth did he go from that raw potential to being this absolute powerhouse, basically overnight? Well, to get the real answer, we've got to look deeper than just points and rebounds. First up, we're uncovering the statistical anomalies that prove Duren is the real deal. See, Duren's real value, his true impact, it's hidden in the advanced stats. These are the numbers that tell the whole story about his efficiency and his on-court value, the stuff that shows you how he's really changing the game. And one of the biggest metrics is something called PER, or Player Efficiency Rating. Think of it like this. It takes everything a player does on the court, the good, the bad, all of it, and boils it down into one single number that tells you how productive they are every minute they're out there. And when you look at Duren's PER, wow. It's not just good for a young guy, it's already way above the league average for centers. Seriously, his efficiency numbers as a teenager put him in some super rare company, right alongside some of the most dominant rookie big men of the last decade. That's not just potential, that's elite production, right now. So what this tells us is we have to completely reframe how we see him. He's not just some athletic guy you can throw lobs to. No, he is a foundational anchor for the Pistons, a guy whose presence on the floor literally, measurably, shifts the team's chances of winning.
But how is he doing it? I mean, what does that actually look like on the court? Let's get into the mechanics behind the numbers. This is the anatomy of his dominance.
Look at how he reads the pick and roll. This isn't just about being bigger and stronger than the other guy. It's about his brain. He's processing the game at a high level, reading the angles, anticipating where the ball handler's going to go, and then using that incredible frame intelligently to create an easy bucket. And you know what? There's actually a name for this. In NBA circles, they call it game situation mastery. It's that uncanny ability to see the play developing one step ahead of everybody else. It's knowing not just where the ball is, but where it's going to be. Now, that kind of mastery, it didn't just happen. He wasn't doing this on day one. So in this next section, let's track his incredible journey from a raw prospect to a truly refined force. The change is just night and day. His rookie year, he was a reactive defender, relying on that raw athleticism to make plays. Now, he's a proactive floor general. He's the one dictating the action, and he's mastered the art of decision-making. And a leap like that is never an accident. It's the result of putting in the work. We're talking countless hours in the gym, in the film room, basically an off-season lab where he just hammered the decision-making drills that turn good centers into great ones. So, what does this all mean for the Detroit Pistons' future? In our final section, we're going to give the verdict on why Jalen Duren isn't just a good player, he's an absolute cornerstone. To really get a handle on his importance, I want you to use an analogy. The absolute best way to think about Duren's role on this team is to picture him as the foundation of a giant skyscraper. Think about it. The flashy guards, the shooters, they're the cool windows, the sleek design of the building. They get all the attention, right? But Duren, he's the reinforced steel deep down in the basement. He provides the structural dominance that allows everything else to even exist. Without him, the whole rebuild just collapses. So when you put it all together, the stats, the skills, the insane development, the picture becomes crystal clear. Jalen Duren isn't just a powerhouse for the Pistons. He's a warning shot to the entire Eastern Conference. Which leaves us with one final question to chew on. Based on everything we've just seen, is he already one of the 10 best centers in the league? Or does he still need that big playoff moment, that national stage, to truly prove he belongs in that elite group? That's the question he's about to answer for us.